Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to Senior Health with Dr. Ryan Hayes. Pull up a chair, grab your coffee or your tea, I won't judge, and let's have a real talk today. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I've sat across from hundreds of people just like you, folks in their late 60s, 70s, even early 80s, who are trying so hard to feel good every day. And there's one thing I keep seeing, one tiny habit that almost everyone does, that quietly sends blood sugar shooting up, sometimes 50, 80, even 100 points higher than it needs to be in just 20, 30 minutes. And the crazy part? Most people have no idea they're doing it. Now, before you start feeling guilty, let me say this loud and clear. You are not alone. I did this myself for years before I really understood it. My poor pancreas was working overtime, and I didn't even know why I felt so wiped out by 3 p.m. every day. Today we're going to fix that, together. By the time we finish, you'll know exactly what the mistake is, why it hurts seniors more than anyone else, and the easiest possible way to stop it cold. No crazy diets, no expensive supplements, just one small change that can give you back steady energy and peace of mind. So stay with me. Grab a notepad if you like. Let's do this. Let's start with the why, because understanding why makes everything easier. Picture your blood sugar like water in a garden hose. When you're 30 or 40, the hose is wide open. Sugar flows through quickly and easily. After 65, that hose gets narrower, a little stiffer. So when a big rush of sugar comes in, it doesn't flow smoothly. It builds pressure. It spills over. That pressure is what we call a spike. And those spikes aren't harmless. They make you feel shaky and sweaty, suddenly starving again an hour later, foggy-brained in the afternoon, irritable for no reason. But worse than that, they quietly create inflammation inside your body. Over months and years, that inflammation can damage blood vessels, nerves, your eyes, your kidneys, even raise your risk of heart problems. I'll never forget Margaret. She was 68, very active, loved her daily walks. But she kept telling me, "Dr. Ryan, I just feel tired all the time." We checked her meter after her usual breakfast, banana and a slice of toast. 2 hours later, 210 millimoles DL. That's not normal. We changed one thing, her order of eating, and within a week she said, "I haven't felt this good in years." That's what we're aiming for today. Not perfection, just better days. Here we go, the moment of truth. The number one mistake I see in seniors is eating carbs or sweet things all by themselves, especially first thing in the morning or as a quick snack. I'm talking about a banana on its own, a bowl of cereal with only milk toast with jelly orange juice by itself, crackers or cookies when you're hungry. We call these lonely carbs or naked carbs because they have no friends, no protein, no healthy fat, no fiber to slow them down. When you eat a lonely carb, the sugar hits your bloodstream like a race car with no brakes. For a younger person, the brakes, insulin, kick in fast. After 65, those brakes are a little worn. They take longer to respond. So the sugar just sits there, piling up, spiking your meter high and fast. What happens next? Your body releases a flood of insulin to try to catch up. Then sugar drops too quickly. Crash, hunger, tiredness, over and over again. This roller coaster wears you out. I've had patients tell me, "I thought I was eating healthy. Fruit is good, right?" Yes, fruit is wonderful. But eaten alone, it can act like sugar candy to an older body. And here's the heartbreaking part. Many seniors think, "I'm just getting old," when really it's this one fixable habit stealing their energy. I know what you're thinking. Dr. Ryan, is this really proven? Yes, and the numbers are actually quite shocking. In one study from 2024, older adults who ate carbs first saw blood sugar rise 74% higher than when they ate protein or veggies first. Another study showed that simply changing the order of food cut post-meal spikes by 30 to 50% in people over 65. Real example from my own files. Susan, 71 years old, loved her morning banana. Alone? Her meter hit 195 2 hours later. Same banana after a couple of eggs and spinach? 138. That's life-changing. And the beautiful thing? You don't have to give up bananas, bread, or fruit. You just give them some friends at the table. That's it. Here comes the part I love. The fix is so easy. All you have to do is eat in this order. Start with non-starchy vegetables. Greens, broccoli, cucumber, salad, anything that grows above ground and isn't starchy. Then protein. Eggs, chicken, fish, tofu, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts. Then healthy fat, avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds. Save carbs for last, bread, rice, pasta, fruit like banana. Why does this work? Fiber and protein act like a speed bump. They slow down how fast sugar enters your blood. Let me give you real-life examples you can start using today. Breakfast example. Wrong. Banana plus coffee. Right. Scrambled eggs with spinach first, half a banana last. Snack example. Wrong. Handful of crackers. Right. Cheese stick plus few crackers. Lunch example. Wrong. Sandwich on white bread. Right. Big salad with chicken first. Small piece of bread last dinner. Example. Wrong. Pasta alone. Right. Broccoli and salmon first. Pasta last. You don't have to be perfect. Even doing it 70% of the time makes a huge difference. I've had patients say, I never knew 3 bites of salad first could change my whole day. And they're right. I want to give you a few extra tools, little things that add even more power. Vinegar trick. Mix 1-2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water 10 minutes before a carb-heavy meal. Studies show it can lower spikes by 20–30%. The after-meal walk. Just 8–10 minutes of gentle walking after eating helps muscles soak up sugar. No gym needed. Cinnamon sprinkle. Add 1/4–1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon to fruit or oatmeal. It helps insulin work better. Fiber boost. Keep a bag of chia seeds or ground flaxseed handy. Stir a teaspoon into yogurt or smoothies. Smaller portions of fruit. Instead of a whole banana, try half or a small one. Same taste, much less spike. Pick just one of these to try this week. One small win builds confidence for the next one. Let's be very honest for a moment. This food order trick is safe and helpful for almost everyone. But if you take insulin or sulfonylureas, have very high readings, often get dizzy, very thirsty, blurry vision, or numbness in hands, feet, please talk to your doctor before making changes. They know your whole picture. And if you ever feel really unwell, chest pain, shortness of breath, confusion, call for help right away. Better safe than sorry. Most of you, though, this is one of the safest, most powerful things you can do for yourself. You're not helpless. You're taking control. So here's the bottom line, my friend. That lonely carb habit, eating bread, fruit, or sweets by themselves, is spiking your sugar and stealing your energy. But when you give those carbs some friends, veggies, protein, fat first, everything calms down. Your one action step today. At your next meal or snack, start with something green or protein rich, then enjoy your carb last. That's it. Then come back here and tell me in the comments. How did you feel afterward? Did the afternoon crash disappear? I read every comment and I love hearing your stories. If this video gave you even one aha moment, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps other seniors find it. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next simple tip that can change your day. Thank you for spending this time with me. You're doing great things for your health, and I'm proud of you. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you soon.